Alright, this is the view from inside the sound booth with our chairs sniped from the physics lab a couple of years back. So, we have our deck in here when we're doing a dance recital. And this is the theater's mixer. As you can see, it's quite the beast. A little bit more impressive than ours. Few more channels. So, it works pretty much the same. Really, our deck is all hooked up the exact same as it is normally, except for that here is the left side in channel 1, here is the right side. These are the inputs. Now, all of this cable mess there, well, that would be the snake. Channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, 4, 5, there's the numbers written on them right there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway, so right now, on the stage actually, they have these little mics, hanging mics hooked up, and I really doubt you can see them, but there would be one probably somewhere around there. I can't really see them from here right now. So, wait, I think, yeah, it's like right there. Here's one of the dangling mics. Anyway, so that is the outputs of the board. It says output by them. That's how you tell that that's the output. Simple, right? Down to our main volume, which currently the right side doesn't work, so it doesn't matter what the heck you do with it. Your outputs are likely channel 17 and 18, because that's what they always are, and yes, actually that is what they are. It says right there on the wires. 17 and 18. This is our light bar, the exact same one that we use when we're doing the dances in the cafeteria. So the only difference is that the wire has to go up there. See, it's on the outside there. It goes up top to where all of the lights are. This is the theater's light board. It is for the lights that are out front. So you can see the light actually go up. These little panels on the wall here, if they're closed, they look like that. If they're open, they look like that. And this is the master right there. So you hold that until all of the house lights come up, and you put it down the entire way to make all of the house lights go down. Onwards to the speakers. Here are the speakers. You see we have our monitors on top and our bass bins on the bottom. Basically they just sit at the front of the stage, approximately where these outlets are. This one by me is roughly pointed at the aisle. The speakers are essentially hooked up the same way as the dance. As you can see, this monitor on the left here, my left, is daisy chained. The wire goes behind these little steps that happen to be there, down along the floor, and over here to this speaker. What I like to do is to hook the bass bins up, sort of daisy chain them by creating a little like splitter of my own, basically, out of different wires, but and those gold things. What Coleman's done though, he has them just hooked up as you would for a dance, because he hooked them up today, and basically it works either way, so it doesn't really matter. It's more of a matter of preference, which one you want to do. I just like to cut down the wires by making a splitter right behind this speaker here, and then attaching the one over there to it. Rip always has a cart right there, a little stubborn, I guess. And basically any wires that come up from the speakers need to go right between that cart and the wall, and she'll tape them in place once they're definitely in place there for sure and there's no problems, so that her dancers don't trip on them. So then from there they go between the curtain and the wall and out back to the splitter and the amps. This is what the backstage setup looks like. As you can see, we are positioned right beside the stage. Look at that, it's our splitter and mixer. Hi guys, hi. So the setup for these is pretty much the exact same as the setup in the cafeteria, but just in case, I'm gonna pop around back and have a look. It's a little dark in this corner, but as you can see, it's more or less the same. The first main difference, though, is that if you notice, this is A, the inputs. See how it's kind of really tight here? Well, oh no, an XLR! What is this contraption? Well, let's have a look. Alright, so basically what you have going on here is you had channel 17 on the mixer. So here it is right here, channel 17. So this big long wire here, everything from the mixer is coming through this wire into here. So then right here is the output. So it's split. This one is going over to our splitter. This one goes directly to the theater amp, which is right there. It goes in the line in. It's also worth noting that your sound does not need to go to the splitter before it goes to the theater amp, because the theater amp only has 2 speakers hooked up to it, so there's no point in changing highs from lows. Just send the full signal through them, just like normal speakers. So what's actually happening to the signal is that it's split up when it comes out of the snake. DJ Goldfish, out!